Y'all, I've done this recording multiple times, and the first time it was pretty much about the build that led Kofi to WrestleMania that I highly disagree with, still do. It was great starting off with the Chamber, but then it just kind of went south from there, at least in my personal opinion. Kofi Kingston, and also the comparisons that people made between him and Daniel Bryan, in my opinion, was invalid because Daniel Bryan fought all the way through while Kofi Kingston had help from his boys. His boys even won the match for him that qualified him to have a WrestleMania match, even though he won the other two by himself. But I completely, utterly disagreed in how this storyline was built up. It was really weak. Kofi didn't say anything, even though he was discriminated against for 11 years by not getting a title shot. And we all know the infamous Randy Orton situation, but he finally got it. Now, for those that have not seen WrestleMania 35, my suggestion to you is to not listen to this, because I'm going to give away a major spoiler for one of the most anticipated matches of the entire pay-per-view, at least in my opinion. 3, 2, 1. He won, y'all! Kofi Kingston won after 11 years of waiting, of trying to get up there to reach that brass ring. Kofi Kingston finally won. This moment rang in the hearts of nearly everybody in the crowd, everybody at home, all nationalities, all races. Everyone was overjoyed and happy that Kofi Kingston won that belt. I was amazed from the overwhelming response that man got leading on up to this point. Now, this video is not in any way, shape, or form going to take away the win that Kofi Kingston had or try to poo-poo on it or anything and say it was pointless. I'm not going to do that because he did earn it. He fought hard to get to that point. And yes, I do not agree at all that his boys ended up winning it on his behalf. But that's really not so much of an issue after I saw that match. The ending was very heartfelt. It was an amazing match from bell to bell. And I'm gonna be honest, I still don't really agree at how it was built up. But honestly, man, it was one of the most heartfelt moments that literally put tears in my eyes. I was like, all right, he won! Yeah! Like screaming at the top of my lungs. Maybe not sounding like that, but I saw so many responses on Twitter, on Facebook, how much it touched not only just people from other nationalities, but it touched a lot of black people. I saw the responses on how so many black people were in tears seeing this moment, seeing Kofi Kingston raise that belt high, seeing his boys pretty much rejoicing with them, seeing his kids in the ring. That brought a lot of tears to people's eyes. And for those that haven't seen my friend Irvin Griffin's reaction to it, it nearly brought him to tears. Sorry, Irvin, I hate to put you on blast, but hey, people can probably notice it in your video. But it nearly brought him to tears, especially when the kids came out there. It touched a lot of people. It touched a lot of people. I wasn't even expecting that. I see so many reactions. I don't think he was expecting that. But it's really not so much the win that bothers me. Besides the fact that he had a belt that already had his plates on there and his merch that was in a box and people were wearing it in the crowd. That's besides the point. The biggest issue that I have is that a lot of people are saying he's the first African American WWE champion. I hate to break it to you. This man here was the first African American WWE champion. Yes, I'm talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, better known as The Rock. For those who are like, oh no, he's not black. Yes, he is. He is black because his dad was Rocky Johnson. That was his father, and his father happens to be black. He may be Samoan. You may hear his Samoan heritage be talk about his Samoan heritage a lot more. You may know who he's related to, but he is still African American because it is in his blood. That is his father. And for those that are saying that he doesn't count because he's not black or he's not black enough, is insulting his father. And this is my biggest question. What defines black? What defines not being black enough? When I saw on Facebook that there are people talking about, oh, he's the first pure black champion, I'm like, wait, what? That Kofi Kingston was the first pure black champion? I hate to break it to you, but there's no such thing as pure black. You're gonna be mixed with something. Everybody these days are going to be mixed with something. Some nationality they never knew they had. If you spit in a tube and send it to Ancestry.com, you'll be surprised at the results that you'll find. I was surprised at the results I found when I did it, which shows I'm not pure anything, and nobody's pure anything. But even if you are or you aren't, that doesn't outweigh your worth. That doesn't outweigh the fact that he fought to get that championship and he deserves that win. And yes, he is black. I'm not saying that people are outweighing The Rock's accomplishments to Kofi Kingston's. I'm not saying that. But the fact of saying he doesn't count because he's not black is wrong. It just is. It's insulting his father's heritage. It's insulting him. And it's dirty. It's not right. Now, if people say that Kofi Kingston's the first African-born WWE champion, I will humbly agree with you because he is from Ghana. But saying that he's the first pure black, no. No. There's no such thing. And I'm still saying that The Rock counts. Because he does count. He will always count because he was the first. Not taking anything away from Kofi, but Kofi was not the first. And y'all, for those that say, oh, there's such thing as pure black, why don't you give yourself a challenge and actually spit in a tube and send it to Ancestry? You'll be surprised what you find out about your own heritage.